Hi everyone! Welcome back to a new video. Today I wanted to talk about my J-fashion journey. I thought it would be kind of fun to look back on my very first jirai coords and look at how my style has progressed over the years. I've actually been into jirai since 2022, but a lot of you probably have only been watching my content recently. I started this channel about a year and a half ago, but I have been posting pictures on Instagram since 2022 when I started wearing jirai. Before we get into looking at some old photos, this video is kindly sponsored by ZenMarket.
Summer is almost here, which means lots of trips to the beach and pool. I love to have swimwear that matches my current style, and Yume Tembo makes the most adorable jirai and ryousangata styled swimsuits. I've actually owned two of their swimsuits in the past for a vacation I went on and loved them. This first swimsuit is a one-piece with a cute mini skirt attached. The other swimsuit is a two-piece with the long skirt that can be worn multiple ways. You can wear it without the skirt, with the skirt pulled up high, or on your waist. Yume Tembo also makes beautiful jirai and ryousangata style yukatas. I was so excited to be able to style this gorgeous pink yukata. After renting a pink kimono in Japan, I have been dying to wear something that pretty again, and I decided to try styling this yukata with different obi colors for both jirai and ryousangata. Using ZenMarket, you can purchase directly from Yume Tembo and browse all of the different items. For a limited time, you can use the code 10YUME26 for 10% off a minimum purchase of 5,000 yen for all Yume Tembo items when shopping on ZenMarket. Click the link in the description or scan this QR code to begin shopping.
I first got into jirai in August of 2022. I actually found the style through my girlfriend. She had started wearing it and I thought it was really cute and I wanted to try it for myself. And this was my very first coord. You can see her standing behind me. It featured a Liz Lisa JSK and a Liz Lisa blouse. I actually still have this JSK. I don't really wear it anymore, but I can't bring myself to part with it because it was my very first piece. I only had one coord at the time, so I just kind of wore that one over and over again until I bought more pieces. My girlfriend kindly gifted me the iconic Liz Lisa sweater, the one with like the hearts on the straps. I'll put pictures of all the coords that I'm referring to on the screen so you can see what I'm looking at on my phone. And then I also had the infamous Dear My Love skirt. Whether you love it or you hate it, most jirais have owned this at one point. I really liked this tweed dress that I had from Dear My Love. It was pretty cute and I wore it a lot. I also had the pink Dear My Love backpack that my girlfriend gifted me. For Christmas, she got me the Liz Lisa sailor setup, and back in 2022, this was all the rage. Everyone had this, everyone wore it. It was the thing to have. I wasn't very good at styling my coords back then. I wore it with like fleece tights because it was very cold, and like boots, which I definitely would not wear it with that now. And my hair was like very faded purple. I didn't really take care of it that much. Then in January of 2023, this was probably the first coord that I put together that I really liked. It featured a Liz Lisa sweater, a Liz Lisa skirt, and some Dear My Love shoes. I also really love the hair accessories that are in the photo. They're from Rojita and I still have them. I don't really wear them, but I should. They're really cute. My girlfriend and I took this photo together and it's just peak jirai girlfriend and ryousangata girlfriend. At one point I had a long skirt that I really did enjoy wearing, but I don't think I kept it very long. I sold it sometime after, but it was cute. It was short-lived. Here's another coord I put together with the Liz Lisa JSK, and I paired it with a pink blouse, and I think it looks better styled like this, more in a jirai way than whatever I was doing before. It didn't really go together. For our anniversary that year, my girlfriend had gifted me the Liz Lisa Melody Bunny setup. I love this setup. I still wear it a lot. It was my first Liz Lisa printed setup, and it's so cute. I definitely want to wear it again. I usually wear it to concerts because it has a lot of musical instruments printed on the skirt, so I think it's perfect for that occasion. One of my absolute dream items was this Liz Lisa tweed setup. I remember seeing so many girls on Instagram wearing it and I just absolutely needed to have it for myself. I still have it in my wardrobe even though I don't really wear it. I love love it and I probably should wear it, but it has a little bit of color bleeding damage on it, which does upset me a little bit, but unfortunately that's just how it goes with these kinds of things. For Valentine's Day that year, my girlfriend gifted me this Liz Lisa blue houndstooth dress. I think I only wore this once. I discovered quickly that blue was not my color. I did not like the way it looked on me, and it didn't go with anything I had, so I'm pretty sure I let her wear it. It was cute, but I don't think it goes with my aesthetic, especially not like the way my hair was colored back then. One of my favorite items that I still have and wear often is this really oversized jacket from Dear My Love. I really liked styling it in a subcool way. I also paired it with these pink and black shoes from Dear My Love. I love this jacket. It's so comfy. I got it in the larger size. There was 2 options available and I love how oversized it is. It's so nice and I wear it a lot still. Me and my girlfriend tried to wear like twin cords together and I think they were pretty cute. I had gotten really into Rosita at this time, so I had a top and a skirt from them. I really liked this cord. It was very classic jirai, very a product of its time, but I thought it was really cute. I really liked that. These were probably some of my favorite photos that I took back in 2023. I was wearing the iconic Liz Lisa sailor setup and then that jacket I mentioned really liking. These just feel like very old jirai to me. Another item that I really liked from Rosita is this pink dress with black lace on the sleeves. I felt so elegant while wearing this. It was one of my favorite items for a while. I went to this tulip farm and took some really pretty pictures. This Liz Lisa tweed setup was one of my dream items back then, and I found someone selling it on Mercari and snatched it up right away. It was very cute, but eventually I just kind of fell out of love with it. This is one of my favorite photos my girlfriend and I have ever taken. We tried to match with both wearing a white top and then wearing pink shorts and blue skirt. I really miss the era when shorts were popular. I had those pink ones from Liz Lisa and they were so cute. I did sell them eventually, but we need to bring back shorts. I don't know why everyone hates on them now. I think they're really cute, especially when they're done right like that. Another one of my dream items was the iconic Michelle macaron skirt. I still have this skirt. I wear it all the time. It's so comfy. I cannot recommend it enough. If you're unsure of what kind of black skirts to buy, if you're starting out with jirai, definitely this one, because even if you grow out of the style, it looks cute with so many different things. You can pair it with a t-shirt, a blouse, a sweater, endless combinations. I definitely recommend. And I of course had the iconic Rosita blouse with like the buckle. I like the look of this blouse on other people, but I'm not sure if I really like it on myself, so I did end up selling it. I liked the Liz Lisa sailor setup so much that I bought the pink colorway in short sleeve, and I really liked the look of this. I thought it was so cute. Over the summer, I went to Las Vegas with my dad, and I wore jirai pretty much the entire time of the trip. This one was probably my favorite cord that I wore. Everything just went together and it matched. I really liked it. That same summer, my girlfriend came to visit me back home, and we decided to twin in Liz Lisa. I think this picture is so cute. I really love these outfits. I don't have the skirt anymore, but both of us still have these tops and we like to wear it with different skirts. We also did an exact twin cord with the Michelle macaron skirt and this Liz Lisa blouse. I love these photos so much. We don't really twin too much anymore because I feel like our styles have completely shifted. She likes wearing more like dark, like subcool jirai, and I prefer like more ryousangata, like lighter, mature, girly style. Occasionally we will wear twin cords. It just always feels like one of us is copying the other style. Like I'll wear my Demoir setups to match her style, and she'll wear like Honey Mew clothes to match my style. One item I was obsessed with back in 2023 was this Dear My Love setup with the polka dot hearts all over it. I don't have it anymore because I'm not really into pink and black nowadays, but back then it was so cute. Definitely one of my favorites. I also really liked this black and white setup from Dear My Love. I wore it once or twice. In the fall of 2023, I really got into darker cords. I really liked wearing like elegant, more gothic looking jirai. Another one of my staple pieces was this top from Mars with the 2 bunnies and the like sailor collar that goes around it. I love this top and I definitely want to wear it again. I still have it. It just got a little bit of color damage on it, which makes me sad. that so many of my black and white pieces are having those problems, which is partly why I don't really buy black and white pieces anymore. I wore that black and white setup from Dear My Love to the Baby Metal concert, and here's a picture of me with the giant boba. Another iconic item back then was this Liz Lisa sweater with the lace around the neck. I think this item is still really cute. I see a lot of people wearing it. I still have it and I really love it. Another one of my favorite items that I still have and wear is this big Liz Lisa fluffy coat. I actually wore this about a week ago to work because it was raining and I was really cold. I love all the coats from Liz Lisa that I have. I'll never get rid of them. I have 4 now, which is crazy. That's too many. For a short while in 2023, I dressed like this. Honestly, I've no idea what to call this style, but I'm a really big fan of it and it's kind of what I'm leaning more into nowadays. For December of 2023, I decided that my coat for that year would be this Liz Lisa long coat. It's so elegant and so pretty. I'm really happy that I bought it. I just love it and I still wear it now. Now going into 2024, I feel like for the first half of this year, I didn't really dress up that much. I was more into my other hobbies and fashion kind of took a backseat to that, especially since I was in university and I was mostly focused on studying, working, and any other free time I would play games and hang out with my friends. But sometimes my girlfriend and I would dress up, and one of my favorite pictures that we've ever taken is with our Liz Lisa sailor setups that we did a twin cord with. I think we actually went to the aquarium when we took those, which was such a fun day. I miss that. In spring 2024, that's when I started really getting into the pink princessy Liz Lisa designs. This skirt with the big ribbon on the front is one of my favorites. It's so cute. In the summer of 2024, I went back home for the summer and I loved living in my pink room. It was the perfect place to take pictures, and I also love taking pictures of my closet. Even though my room is super cute right now, I definitely miss my pink walls. They'll just always have a special place in my heart. This was when I dyed my hair red for the first time. Well, technically it's not the first time. I've dyed my hair red when I was in high school, but this was when I got back into wearing red hair with jfashion. Since my hair was still dyed purple, you can kind of see that it looks purple at the ends, but the top of it is red, so we're slowly getting to the red hair Mika era. I was also wearing the Liz Lisa Romantic Cosmetics setup in this photo, and I actually just recently sold that piece. I feel like I didn't wear it enough. I really like how it looks, but honestly I would prefer wearing pink, so goodbye to that. Although my girlfriend and I did twin with it, but I feel like neither of us really wears it unless the other one does, so it's probably better to find it a new home. In the fall of 2024, I got really into wearing Secret Honey. I know Secret Honey has always been popular with jirai, but I was specifically obsessed with this black and white setup. However, it met a tragic end when it decided to color bleed all over the sleeves. I ended up having to discard it as the color bleeding just was too bad and it just completely ruined the whole thing. So after that, I didn't really buy any black and white clothes because I was just so scared of that happening. During the summer and fall of 2024, I was actually in the Dear My Love Ambassador program, so I had 3 months where I got to pick out a bunch of outfits. This top and the shoes were one of the things that I picked that I still really love. I love these shoes and I wear them all the time. They're probably the only platforms that I have that are actually comfortable. I do not like bubbles. They hurt my feet, so I've washed them and now I only wear them inside for photos. And I have a couple other pair of platforms, but they're not very comfortable. These are the most comfortable ever. This was another outfit that I really liked from the Dear My Love Ambassador program. The top, skirt, bag, and shoes were all from Dear My Love. One of my favorite outfits that I wore in the winter of 2024 was with this Liz Lisa sweater with the arm warmers. I love wearing this sweater. It's so warm, and it's also really convenient that you can take off the arm warmers if you feel like you're getting too hot or if you're about to eat and you don't want to get food on them. Now, December 2024 was actually when I moved into the room that I'm sitting in now. It was very bare bones. I didn't even have any furniture. I think I only had my vanity, and that was literally it for a while. Since I still lived at my dorm, I was only part-time living with my girlfriend, but slowly I did start moving all of my stuff. Another one of my favorite winter items is this Liz Lisa scarf. I still have this and I wear it every year. It's super comfy and I love that the bow is already tied. So you just wrap the scarf around you and then you put the bow through the ends of it and you don't have to tie it. It's just already there for you. It's very convenient. This is the last time I see think I wore this Liz Lisa tweed setup, but it's really cute. I think I should wear it again. Another style that I really got into at this time was Kei, and I'm pretty sure that a picture of me wearing this exact coord is listed on the Kei like jfashion wiki, which I think is really funny because this is a really like old coord. I really liked these platform boots that kind of went up to your calf. I wore them a lot and they do hurt my feet, but they're so cute for outfits, so I think the sacrifice is worth it. My girlfriend and I twinned our Demoir coords for the Phantom Sita live. I had so much fun seeing Phantom Sita. I really hope they come back to New York again. I would love to see them. One of my favorite photos that I've ever taken was this one with the Liz Lisa sewing bear setup. It was when I first got that giant mirror that I'm always taking my photos in, but I think spring of 2025 was when I really got better at doing makeup and hair, and that's when I really felt very confident wearing my coords. I was really into pink and white at this time, and I feel like I always am every spring, especially when I go take photos with the cherry blossoms. I would wear the occasional black coord. I wore this one for my girlfriend's birthday when we went out to dinner. Here's the cherry blossom photo that I was talking about. I wore the Liz Lisa Many Hearts afternoon tea setup. I at first debated on buying this setup. I didn't know if I really wanted it or I just felt like I had to have it because everyone else was getting it, but I do really like it and I think it's very cute. I love that the bow is a different color than most Liz Lisa setups. I feel like they're usually a very pale dusty pink, but this one was kind of like a fuchsia color, which I really like that. Once I graduated college in May, I went on my Japan trip. This day was so much fun. We had hydrangea themed afternoon tea with Hara, and we also got our hair styled. I was wearing this setup from Noemi, which I did sell this setup so that I could buy the long sleeve version because I honestly think that one looks cuter. Another one of my favorite coords I wore in Japan was this Liz Lisa setup. I felt like a vampire with my red hair, and I also wore red contacts that day. It was just so cute. I really miss taking so many aesthetic photos in the mirrors in Japan. I feel like all the stores just had like perfect areas for you to take pictures, but it's a little hard to find things like that over here in the United States. Over the summer of 2025, I got into Gothic Lolita for a short time. The dress was from Demoir, and I paired it with a headdress and some wrist cuffs and some little like strappy bow flats. You can't see them in the photo, but there is another photo of this same outfit that I wore it again. Another outfit I wore in Japan was this Rojita set. I actually bought this because my girlfriend bought the blue version of it and we both twinned and wore it to an idol live. For my birthday last year, I wore this gorgeous Liz Lisa one-piece dress. I actually bought this a year ago to wear for my birthday in 2024, but I ended up not really wanting to wear it there because I was hanging out with my family and I just felt like it was too much and I wanted to save it for a better occasion. So I ended up wearing it for my birthday in 2025 when I went with my girlfriend to have afternoon tea at the Plaza Hotel in New York City. This is another one of my favorite photos. It is with me and my good friend Harley. We kind of tried to match each other and it's just so cute. She is my ryousangata bestie. I miss her so much. Nothing happened to her, by the way. She just like went back home for the summer for college. I'll see her again in August. Here's the photo that I was talking about of the Gothic Lolita coord where you can see the shoes and the socks that I was wearing. I know Demoir is not really a Lolita brand, but the way I styled it, I feel like it does read as Gothic Lolita. Here's another picture of me and the sewing bear setup, which is still probably my favorite of the printed Liz Lisa setups that I have in my closet. In fall of 2025, this was when I really got good at taking photos and when I started really taking social media seriously. I had my YouTube channel for not quite a year at this time, but I was posting every day. I was working really hard trying different content styles. I was doing voiceovers. I was showing my face in content, which I never really did that before. My coords really improved at this time, and my makeup and hair, I feel like it's still pretty much the same as what I do now. For our anniversary last year, my girlfriend got me this gorgeous angelic pretty dress. I wore it with my Baby the Star Shine bright head bow, and I thought that it just looked so good together. I really want to wear it again. It's another thing that I feel like I only want to wear for special occasions, so hopefully something special will happen soon so I can wear it again. In February of 2026, which is this year, I went to Japan again. This time I only wanted to wear pink and white cords. I did wear a red and black cord to match my oshi for afternoon tea, but I had a lot of fun wearing all of my pink Liz Lisa and some other brands too. I had finally also worn this Sweet Lolita cord that I got on Taobao. I actually bought that in the summer of 2025 and I got it in fall 2025, but for some reason it just sat in my wardrobe and I never wore it until I went to like a small little convention for the day. It's so cute and I really want to wear it again. I just think I need to get a second petticoat to wear under it because the dress itself is very heavy and it doesn't like give that shape that I want it to without a second petticoat. Now this photo is one you guys actually have not seen yet. I will post it soon, but it is featuring the Honey Pepper Berry collaboration. I don't really wear black and pink anymore, but honestly these pieces were so cute and I had a lot of fun taking photos in them. Here's another photo from my Japan trip with Hara. We wore the matching Noemi setups again, but this time I had the long sleeve version. Now this month I think my style has kind of shifted a bit. I don't really find myself reaching for my like jirai pieces so much. I really like wearing more like mature ryousangata style. I wore this outfit with my new sandals from Rhonda with my friends when we went to a cafe. And just the other day while filming, I had put on and taken some photos of this Honey Mew cord. Honestly, I think Honey Mew has become my favorite brand. I've ordered a couple things from them recently and I'm really excited to wear it for future vlogs. And that is my jfashion history. Obviously, I couldn't show you every single picture or every single cord that I have ever worn in the last 3 or 4 years, but I hope you enjoyed seeing my beginnings of jirai and how my style evolved over time. I hope this encourages other baby jirais to continue wearing the style. Over time, I saw a lot of improvement in my cords, makeup, and hairstyling. You just have to practice. Unfortunately, things don't just happen overnight. You have to wait a while and slowly get better over time. Recently, I've been really wanting to experiment with some other styles, so comment what styles you think that I would look good in. I definitely want to wear more Lolita and maybe try some more Suna Kei. I would love to know what you guys would think I would look good in. Thank you so much ZenMarket for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to like and maybe subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!